know, it's Guido coming at you with a quick tip. We're going to talk a little bit about knife fighting with a casemate, which isn't really very easy, especially against multiple enemies. I'm just about out of shots. The M451 is charging in. I've already taken a couple chunks out of him. I'm at 1,568 hit points. So I'm going to get one more shot as he comes in, and we're going to back out. And I'm already knowing I'm kind of in trouble here. If the 110E4, especially if the 110, the T54, and the M451 gang tackle me here, I'm going down pretty quick, so to speak. I do have some sniperinos back here, and I'm really hoping I can back out of this enough that they can start to help me, all right? So they track me. That is very unfortunate. Nothing I can do. I fix it. So I'm back. Let's try to get out of here. He's going to come around again, and he's going to get me tracked, I believe, as I just try to put an angle on there, and that is very unfortunate. Tracked, right? All right, I know based on my repair was about 4 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever it was. It's definitely inside this guy's next shot. So I'm going to get my track repaired, and we're going to back out of this thing as soon as possible. Once it gets fixed. Ah, there we go. All right, Artie's helping. Holy cow, where'd that guy come from? All right, decision time, guys. I take a hit from the Akron. He's got 2 more shots. I have enough hit points to take both of those. What do I do? Do I turn and fight the Kron and give a shot in the back to the AMX M451? Or do I face the M451? I'm just about reloaded in another 10 seconds or so, 15 seconds. Deal with him and then turn on the Kron. All right, I think the best idea here, guys, is I'm just going to have to allow the Kron to put 2 shots into me. Maybe I can even back up and shave a few hit points in a ram or something like that. If the M451 gets aggressive, I'll kill him, and then I'll spin and try to take out the Kron. Now, I do have to watch out. The Kron's reload is relatively quick, but it's going to give me some time after he fires those 2 shots. So let's see how this goes down. And initially, I'm like, I need to turn on him. Then I see this guy coming, and I say, nope, I'm just going to have to face up. So a little bit of a ram right there. Oh, look at this. I'm getting help. I'm getting help, so I'll back off. And at this point, I'm thinking, you know what? Kill the Kron. You guys got him. Shots coming in. Let me go deal with this dude. Don't get the kill. That is unfortunate. There we go. Oh, no, that didn't do it either. One more shot, and down goes the Kron as well. So a few thoughts right there on casemates and the way to handle these things. Yes, a little bit of luck right there. I did have the Mark II helping me out. At least we have a dude sitting on the cap being a bit useful right there. But those are the kind of decisions you've got to make to stay alive sometimes in this game. I think it would have been very bad. If I spin and deal with the Kron, which I think a large percentage of players would do, the M451 is going to have a nicer little peek around shoot and back up and maybe protect himself from the TDs back there. So as long as I kept that guy forward and dealt with him, and all of a sudden I saw the hit points being removed from the Kronwagen, I thought that's awesome. I might be able to survive that. Now I have another little while later in the same game, I've moved up onto the hill right here into the middle, and I have a pretty good hit point AMX. I didn't show it to you, but actually the Conqueror had a chance to face hug this guy and block him from getting by, and he moved back and spun around thinking he was going to shoot him in the back, or I don't know. But I knew this guy was coming to kill me. I'm at 362 hit points. I'm on my reload, and when he went around the super and the super didn't do anything to try to stop him, I knew exactly what this guy was trying to do. So what I need to do is survive as long as possible right here. Maybe the super gets back into the fight, or I get reloaded and we can start killing him. So initially, I'm backing up just to preserve as much range as I can, right? I got the front of the casemate towards him. I can't go as fast backwards as he can go forward, so sooner or later I'm going to have to make a decision on turning with him and how do I want to do that. But for the moment, I'm backing out and trying to preserve as much range as I can. This gives me time to reload. Yes, he could shoot me in the face, hit a weak spot or something and take me out, very possible. But right now, that's the best plan. So I back. He gets hit. Now I decide, all right, he took a hit. Now that we're getting close, let's go ahead and try to close this. And I'd like to actually face hug this dude and stop him from getting around me, but he's actually going to get around me. And now I'm going to start spinning right here, all right? The reason I didn't continue backwards is as I go around the corner, he gets behind the rocks as well from the Super Conqueror. I want to keep him exposed as much as possible. So I'm going to start spinning with him. Now he's got around me. The thing about the close-in line of sight is I don't have enough rotation to stick with him. As he starts to go past, now I'm going to back up just a little bit, and then we'll continue to spin and keep him right there. Best armor forward. We block that. We're going to come around. He's looking for that shot. We'll back out, make it hard for him to shoot, and boom, boom, just like that, we take that guy down and send him back to garage. So The face hugging thing, I had a video on that earlier. It's more difficult with the casemate, and there's a lot of different decisions to be made there. In this case, on both of these, the example 4 and this one, I'm counting on my teammates to help me a little bit, and a lot of times that doesn't necessarily pan out, but in this case, it worked out twice for me. So some things to think about when you're dealing with casemates and the old knife fighting and face hugging. That is all I've got for today. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate your support, and we will see ya.